All right, you know what time it is. Mystery box time. Discmania Black Box. Oh, the weather has finally let up just enough for me to play. We got the old Mystery Bistro. Here's our menu. I'm just gonna do a quick unboxing. I'm here at Griffin Greens, up here in Wellington, not far from the warehouse. So kind of appropriate that we're actually gonna do this. I'm just gonna go through this real quick, and then I'm gonna get it in a bag. We're gonna play some 9 holes, maybe more if I have time, but running out of sunlight. But I wanted to get this out, have some fun today. I haven't thrown a whole lot because of this weather, so let's get going. I was hoping not to mess up the hair because I got stuff to do. And yes, I'm wearing jeans because I have stuff to do after this, but we'll deal with it. All right, first pull. Ooh, look at that boy, bad boy. DNA, sick. We got the kind of nice red rim. Almost the color, a little bit dull, but almost that color of that Gannon PD. But this is an MD3. This is the People's Choice MD3. Super solid. Ooh, this is nice. What do we got here? We got a little Zen II action, which is, I believe, a Meta Essence. Feels pretty good, even in the cold. Should be a nice flippy driver. All right, we got X out. This is a P2. Ooh, that's a soft P2. So this is like a Flex 2, I think. Nice and soft. Should be really good here in the cold. We got a Logic. We also got a Exo Soft Logic, another soft putter. But this, I love the Logics. This was kind of my second choice behind a Nomad a long time ago because I like the little shallowness of it. So I can put with that. That'll be solid. Ooh, look at this. That is the Gavin MD5. Sparkly metal flake horizon rim. Sweet. This should be solid. Nice little, we can use it as an approach disc. Ooh, a little S-line DD3. Always a good driver. Should have a nice little bit of flip for it, not throwing super hard. So this could be actually a great driver for this course. Ooh, C-Line FD. Brand new C-Line FD. Or FD1, sorry. I love the FD1. That solid kind of T-bird like, very comfortable. Nice shiny yellow, brand new stock stamp. I actually just got done reviewing a blue version of this. Pretty stoked. Perfect fairway. Versatile, should work well. And then of course, boom, the Glacier prototype. Slick white plate with the pink rim. But my only complaint about this box is these are so close together, I could see myself getting them confused. But there we go. That's the box. This just feels great. It's shallower than I expected. Man, I have got a great minnow combo. This actually kind of almost turned out to be a perfect little small bag pull. So I'm just gonna play with those discs. We're out here at Griffin Greens. Let's get it, see what we do. All right, hole one. We got a little shorty. 117 or 187. I think this is a 180 or 117. Nice little straight ahead. 187 is actually kind of a cool shot. It's down in that ravine. Oh, actually, they might both be here because I think that basket behind the tree is actually the 180, the longer pin, maybe. I can't remember. It's been about a year. I have this place filmed, but it's been several months since I've been here. But we'll play the short basket. We'll start off with the P2, nice soft P2. Give her a little bit of a toss. All right, well, ace run right off the bat. Oh, do it. Oh, okay, dude, first throw out of the car. I'll take that. Actually, you know what? I want to see how the Logic flies as a throwing putter. So, all right, here's the Logic. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that would have been sick. Off the tree limb into the basket. I also brought one of my own putters just cause. All right, away we go. Oh man, I couldn't get away from obligations and work in time to have a little more light up here. But at least I got to throw some today, which hasn't been the case for like the last week because it's been negatives and snowy. But we're gonna have some fun here today. All right. I am not a big fan of putting with the P2, but you know what? We'll give it a go. The logic was a little bit better. Yeah, I think that might be one's alternate basket. Oh boy. Oh boy. You didn't see that. That was a, all right, here's from the P2. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, how, all right. Yikes. All right, I'm gonna see. Here's my Nomad. Okay. There could be some different hand feels going on here. Not gonna lie. I've never been a big fan of the P2 for putting. It's just too deep for me. I can manage it, but I don't know. There's our warm up. There's our putting warm up. I'll try to putt with the Logics. I think I can manage both of them, honestly, but I just kind of wanted a little self-check here. Okay. All right. Bladder's empty. Now we're ready to go. But I don't know if I'm ready for this. We'll do. This is kind of a bomb. It's in the long, which I believe is 437. Yeah. I can definitely throw that far. I just don't think I can throw that far right now. But the S-Line DD3 should actually be perfect for this. Oh, man. Oh. Ice skaters, we'll warm up. All right. Here I am. I'm trying to work on just playing nice and smooth and relaxed and not trying to throw too hard right now, but we gotta bomb it. But let's see what this S-Line does right out of the box. Doesn't feel like it'll be super understable, but they usually have pretty good flip to them. So let's see what we can do here. Ooh. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's a little short, but that's not bad. I kind of want to compare that. I threw this in there because this is from last year's boxes. This is a Thunderstone. I've really been enjoying these Neo DD3s, and I kind of want to see how they compare. Oh, little high. Oh man, that flared like crazy. All right, not bad. The DD3 was pretty solid. We'll take it. You know, mystery boxes usually aren't my thing. I kind of enjoy them. I like the idea of them because I have so many discs, and I don't really care about the fillers that much. I like the key discs, and I like what they've done, like Discmania and MVP have done the last few years, where they're kind of giving you a few guaranteed key discs, interesting discs, sometimes new runs, and really good plastic runs and stuff. And I really like that, where you get some fillers. Obviously, they're trying to move some stock, but some of that stock is stuff that like kind of fun to throw sometimes. So yeah, I don't really mind the filler discs. Putters are always good just for practice, so I don't mind getting a putter or two. And the total value is still pretty good for these black boxes. They're not bad. All right. We are way short, way short. Kind of expected that. Threw it about 337 instead of 437. Nice. Kind of want to throw the MD5 as like an upshot, but I should also kind of work on some smoothness with the P2 here. Yeah, I need to work on my standstill approaches. So we'll just kind of throw the P2. Kind of get a nice little nose up approach. Oh, so short. I babied that so much. Oh my gosh. P2s are pretty stable. I can probably give that some. All right. MD5. Little forehand flick here. Yep. Tap in. Well, should have gone with that to begin with, but we're getting warmed up. Working on a little bit of standstill power. I kind of messed up my standstill approach touch a little bit, so I'm trying to get that back and see. So, all right. Oh, left myself a putt with the P2. Yeah. Plus, I'm really having both a forehand flick approach and a backhand approach is really useful, because then you can pretty much always play into the wind. And that's really, really key, I think, for having really good success in different conditions. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. 244 or 305. I think this is the 305. And it's hard to see off of the tee, but I'm going to try this flex line. And maybe I'll put you back here. You can see what I'm doing. But now you can see the gap. I'm going to try to hit that gap and get a flex turn. It is colder out here than I thought. Not my body, but my hands. Oh, the hand warmer is nice. Let's go. Oh, that thing is sweet. So a little electronic hand warmer. Oh. All right, let me get some feeling back in the old hands. All right, yeah. Oh man, that tree is kind of in the way of a flex. Should I just try a forehand around? This honestly could be essence, but I'm actually just gonna throw the DD3 as a forehand around on the left side. And I should be able to do this with a forehand now. All right, that's not too bad. It's a little short. Actually, I want to try the MD5 also on a forehand. Maybe a little bit more flatter forehand here with the MD5. Get some flare. I might have skipped back in, I couldn't tell. Oh man, this is a bit of a mess. The things we do for content. Ugh. And it's hard to tell probably from the camera angle, but man, this secondary tree is in such a bad spot for the flex line. That guy right there is exactly where I want to flex to, which kind of sucks because I like that little gap off of the tee. Oh, the DD3 was so short forehand. I think the MD5 was actually a bit better. Yep, I just don't have the forehand power for this right now, which sucks. Let's do an Annie jump putt. Man, this is like outside of my jump putt range, but we'll give it a go. Actually, we'll try the Gannon style here. Discmania, we'll try Gannon style putt. Oh, golly. I've kind of got that down from long range where I can give it soft bids. And I might start using it even a bit closer as well, because it's so good for, and then like I never leave myself too bad. Oh yeah, MD5, a little bit further. I gotta be careful with these pink and whites in the snow. Did our Gannon putt leave us too bad? I don't think it did. That was not far off. It had the height and it was heading toward the basket and it just ran out of power right at the perfect time. What? That was janky. Oh gosh, putting. It was right, but that was a weird reaction. Cold chain reaction, I feel like. All right, hole 4, right there on the side hill. I think it's like, I don't think this is the close one at 302. I think this is the middle one at 335. I don't know if we, gosh, I don't know if I can get the FD1 there. Actually, I feel like this might be an MD3 throw. See my MD3? I think this thing is stable. See if I can get it there. Actually, I mean, this could be the close one at 300. But I think the closer one is in the pines to the left. So, I don't know, let's give it a bid. Why not? Yeah, well short, but I liked that flight. I liked it. It's stable. I was hoping it would be just pretty straight with a little nice finish. Oh, this hand warmer is kind of clutch though. Not gonna lie. My last turn I played in, it wasn't that cold, but man, the wind picked up toward the end of the round and I could not get my hands warm in the pockets or pouches to save my life. And I was like, you know what? I need to break down and finally get a hand warmer. So here we are. These little electronic guys have prevent some. All right, this is well short, but you know, for the snow and cold, I don't really hate it. Don't hate the bid. Touch higher, we might get up there for a putt. But let's see if we can swing in a logic here. Should I stick to the Gannon putt? The Gannon style? All right, we'll try it. My jump putt's been long jump putt's been a little wonky lately. Ooh, that feels good. Like it's not leaving me bad and it's giving it like a slight bid, a slight chance. Whereas my actual jump putts have been a little wonky. And leaving me really bad. Something just, I'm not launching them correctly. Definitely should have probably thrown the FD1 on this and could have probably gotten a little closer because I could have thrown it out here in the field and then let it come back into this hill. Maybe give us a little closer attempt, but I'm not really trying to do a whole lot out here right now. I'm just trying to stay alive out here. And you know, a little layup bid ain't so bad. Ain't so bad. Yeah, this is an interesting course because it's got like this little half park, half kind of field layout to it. And it actually goes under the highway. And then you come out in another cool little park. And that little park has a really cool area to it. Man, I don't know if you can throw off this tee right now in the snow. But it's basically the corner of this little place up here. It's completely buried. You can't see that, so the pin, if you can see, it's down in the ditch down there past those trees. I don't know if you can see it, but, and I don't know the distance either. But this should be kind of a fun test for my standstill. I tend to throw pretty hyzery on my standstill. And so I'm hoping that this will kind of flip up and turn a little bit around those trees and then dump out and down if I can hit it right. And I hit almost 60 miles an hour on a standstill the other day. So see if I can't actually do some work here. Oh, dang it. Didn't get enough on it. That wasn't that bad though. Let's see if I can actually do, I think normally I'd actually want to flex the FD1. If I could get a little, let's try it with just a mini walk up here. Yeah, that's the play. That's way short. It's just hard to generate power right now. In this kind of conditions, you really probably should disc up and or down, kind of depending on the shot. But you should probably go with the simplest shot. See if we can get there with the DD3. Much better. All right. Yeah, in some cases, it's weird. Like you have to figure out how do you need to disc down because you can't throw as hard and you want a little more distance? Or can you disc up and get a little extra flight with some like flex or like some good whip? Like for whatever reason, it's odd because you think I should be able to throw FD1 farther, but it's more stable and I feel like it requires more power to get good distance versus that DD3. The DD3 just kind of smacks out of your hand and will kind of consistently get to a certain distance. I think that's why like a lot of people don't even throw that far, like destroyers, because they'll still go like 300 feet and finish left, even if you don't have that much power. Whereas like sometimes on these more overstable, slower stuff, like they require a bit more power to get them to kind of go the distance you want to. But this wasn't bad. And even the DD3 was short. So, a little throw in with the MD5. Ooh, oh man, I was tracking for a second. This is fun. Man, that little pocket too was actually kind of protected from the wind right there. Actually, it was not nearly as cold. Yeah, see the FD1 way back here, and I feel like I got pretty good, and yet the DD3 kind of smacked all the way up here to the edge on, I don't know, it's an odd thing, right? Because you kind of always sometimes assume that it actually disking down is the answer. It just really depends on the disc and the throw type and like the power you're able to generate, right? Those are kind of nuances of kind of learning how discs fly and how your body works, of like what is actually the best option. So, all right, where'd our MD5 go? How far did we skip past? Uh-ohs. I didn't think it skipped that far past. Did it bury itself in the snow? Oh gosh. Camouflaged. All right, can't be too mad with the par. Par is solid golf out here right now. Okay, oh, we got the rabbit tracks. Little bunny tracks, hole 6. It's just straight ahead. We got this sweet low gap. It's not that far. It's only like, I don't know which measurement is which, but you know what this is calling for, I feel like? All right, it's time, baby. It's time. Test flight, first flight of my Glacier here. Feels really nice in the hand. I've heard it's not like that overstable, or at least it's flat faster. So I don't know if it's gonna fly like a pyro or not. I'm gonna kind of throw it at the right side of the gaff, not too hard, and just see if it fades in. Oh, skip up. Oh, it's so low. Oh, but it skipped up. NC1. That's dope. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. I just threw it a little low. I think if I got that on a flat angle, that was absolutely going to be perfect. That feels really nice. It doesn't feel that overstable. Just for comparison, I want to try and throw this Metal Flake MD3, and I'll see if I can get it on the same line and see how it responds. I would expect on a starter hole like this to go too straight for too long, unless I really kind of change my shot, but let's see. Really solid. It's pretty stable. Like, it's got that nice little slow fade. And it's brand new, so I kind of expect that to be a little more stable than like any MD3 that you get. But I think that had a touch of hyzer out of my hand, and it just sort of like slightly held it, but it did kind of go long. That's going to be hard to tell. I don't know if I'll really be able to compare these today, but first impression on the Glacier, feels really nice, and it's got a nice stability. I wish I would have had a little bit more air on that so we could really see the actual flight of it. But I think that was gonna bite in a little bit earlier than even that Metal Flake MD3 and give us like a nice look. First throw with the Glacier was absolutely parked. MD3, a bit more inside and a bit longer, feels about right. If this flies like a true 0-1, then this feels like it might be a 0-2. All right, there we go. There's a quick kind of janky vid. Man, it's just, weather's been miserable lately, and I just wanted to get out here and play a little bit and throw my box finally. So yeah, unfortunately didn't get to see the true flights. The FD1 pretty stable. DD3 nice, flies great out of the box, solid, especially if you have a little bit lower arm speed but still want kind of a stable driver. Glacier feels great. MD5s are all good, and this plastic combo doesn't make it mega beefy. Same thing with the MD3. I didn't feel like it was way more overstable than normal. Granted, it's freaking freezing right now, so who knows. But thanks for joining me out here today, and shout out to Discmania for the black box. It was fun, and shout out to Gannon for this sweet new disc, the Glacier. Have a full comparison and review of this coming soon, as soon as I get some weather that's not trying to kill me. Anyway, see you in the next one. Peace.